Why is it that tightrope walkers are always carrying a long pole? Well, you fall when your center of mass, basically your body's balance point, goes outside the base of support, or your feet. At that point, there's nothing to support you against the pull of gravity, and you topple over. But if you add a pole with weights on each end, look what happens. Adding the weights pulls your cumulative center of mass below your support base. So toppling over now requires it to move up. Gravity is now your friend. It constantly pulls the center of mass back down to stabilize things out. It's the same thing with these balancing bird toys. The wings are weighted, so the center of mass is actually below its balancing point at the beak. Although holding the pole low does lower their center of mass, they don't use huge weights, and that's because the biggest benefit of the pole comes from the length. These two rods weigh the same, but when I spin them with the same force, the shorter one rotates way faster than the longer one. That's because the longer one has more rotational inertia, meaning it's harder to rotate. So if you hold a long pole, that actually makes you harder to rotate as well. And you actually know this, which is why when you're trying to balance, you automatically put your arms out. But there's another trick to stay on a tightrope that doesn't require a pull at all. And it's actually one of the really fun Crunch Labs toys that gets delivered right to your porch, where you build it yourself as I teach you all the juicy physics that make them work. For example, the secret to this tightrope walker. So click through to crunchlabs.com for the most fun and brain-growing holiday gift ever.